Hey there, everybody. We're going to take a tour of the Hotel Breakers at Cedar Point, the resort that's right here against the park. So you can see it's very close to the park here, real close. You get probably a short 5-10 minute walk to a entrance for resort guests to get into the park, which is a nice convenience. So you don't have to drive. It's also close to take a break if you want to take a break. So we're going to go and take a tour of this right now. Let's go into the hotel here. Pretty stained glass art. And immediately to the left as we come in, going to be a gift shop. And there's our weather today, about 69 degrees, 70, mid 70s today. Should be a very pretty day. So you got some nice artwork along here as well that relates to the park. And the lobby, the rotunda, is really pretty and fun. And we'll take a look at the second story here in a second. But the art and photos up top with the various rides in the park is really interesting. And right over here you got a Perkins restaurant that's at this current time open from about 7 to 4 o'clock. So they do breakfast and lunch or late lunch. There's also a Fridays in here that's open during the afternoon, late afternoon, and evening. Here's the rotunda. So that's really pretty. Obviously it's been restored and updated a little bit. Some renovations, but there's plenty of places to sit around here, as well as a Starbucks location. And like any Starbucks location, it has a line.
Thank you.
And there's also a bar out here with drinks. I don't think there's any food here. It's mostly just a small bar with cocktails. So this does get pretty busy at the peak times of the year. So this is the rotunda. We're going to go ahead and head outside here. And right now the park is not open during the week yet. It's not open fully during the week. So the Hotel Breakers closes during the days that the park's not open. So Monday it'll close for Monday through Thursday, and it'll reopen, or Monday through Wednesday, and it'll reopen Thursday afternoon. And you see some nice seating out here with some outdoor fire for a little warmth if you want. And here we look at the rotunda and the wings outside. The original historic wings and some of the wings that were beyond here were destroyed and demolished, but the rotunda itself is the original building, although it has also received a bit of work. So we're just going to walk down here a little ways and show you a bit of the pool and hot tubs. As you look out here, you can see there's Lake Erie and the beach. Plenty of beach space and activities. Over here you can see the kids play area. If you got any little ones with you, power tower in the background. Also got life jackets over here for your little kids. And then over here we're going to have the hot tub area, as well as one of the pools, the outdoor pool out here. Pretty good bit of space here, although we noticed last night it was very busy. A lot of folks coming and soaking the hot tub after a day of walking in the park. And here is the outdoor swimming pool. Also, it was quite busy after the park last night. And then straight ahead around here, you're going to see the Wind Seeker, Wake Twister. There's an entrance to the park up there that you can use that is open for resort guests in the morning. But anybody can use it after that. If you're in the park and you want to take a break at the hotel, you can certainly do that, or go visit the beach. So that's where that entrance is. And then we'll walk back down this way. You see Magnum. You can see Magnum XL 200's second hill in the background. It's a really pretty morning. There's a nice breeze going on right now. It's very peaceful. They do offer some water sports around here. There's like parasailing and things like that, and they're offered behind me a little closer to the other park entrance. So you can get parasailing, jet ski, things like that, and hopefully have some fun on the water. Looking over here, we got TGI Fridays, which you can see right here. They have a outdoor patio, which currently was not open. I'm thinking that's probably due to staffing issues. The indoor pool is right over here. Right inside there is indoor pool. If it's a little too chilly outside, you can get a nice relaxing swim in. And up ahead you can see here we've got the second outdoor pool. I don't believe there are any hot tubs. Oh yeah, looks like there is a hot tub area there as well. And then just beyond the edge of the hotel property is the water park for Cedar Point. It's not currently open, but I think it's supposed to open soon. But most days during the season, the water park will be open. It is also a very short walk away if you're staying at the Cedar Point Breakers. The big tower here, on the 10th floor, they have a concierge level. And that is basically, you're going to have access to some light breakfast, light snacks during the day, and hors d'oeuvres around dinner time, I believe. So that's a bonus you get if you stay on the 10th floor. Plus you get the views from the highest floor. We're staying on the 8th floor, which is not quite the top of the tower, but we're 2 floors short, so we get pretty good views from there too. It just depends on if you feel like you might want the extra bonus of having the light snacks and things like that that might be available on the next floor up. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty day out. It's nice and cool this morning, which is a great bonus. Cedar Point is continuing to celebrate its 150th anniversary. Cedar Point originally opened 1870. It was just the beach and some activities. And eventually lots of rides were added over the course of the peninsula until it is the coaster capital that it is today. And right here in this building, you got the sandbar outdoor location, and that was very, very popular last night. So we'll head in now next to TGI Fridays and go back into the hotel. So here is Fridays, and it looks like they're open from 4 to 12. I wasn't sure how late they were open last night, but it seems that at least at this particular time, 12 is the time. A little bit, this is the indoor pool here. Looks like they're doing plenty of it right now, but that's the indoor pool area. Quite a few loungers as well. Use the elevators up to the taller tower section of the hotel. And we are walking back inside, navigating the hallways back towards the rotunda and the main lobby.
Not that it wasn't agreed upon, it was a verbal thing. There's nothing in writing. She can easily say that. You know,
there's an arcade over here, right next to the pool. Games and such for kids. And should you actually need it, there is a guest laundry here. So there is laundry available if you do need to wash some clothes during your stay. And right in here through these windows is going to be Perkins. And you see right in here is Perkins, where they do breakfast and lunch. And we're going to go ahead and head upstairs here and just take a look at some of the pictures that are on the walls up here that are really, really cool array of photos for the park's history. Camp Snoopy. We got some Millennium Force shots here. It's a really cool set of photos throughout the second floor. So if you stay here, or even if you don't stay here, if you just decide to leave the park and come visit just to take a look, it's pretty cool to take a look at some of these photos here. Mean Streak, which doesn't exist anymore. It has been reconverted to Steel Vengeance. Take a lot of the original structure and created a new ride, which is much improved. There's a photo of, or a series of photos of Raptor, Top Thrill Dragster, some of the current coasters at Cedar Point. It looks like Gatekeeper, winged coaster at the front of the park. And here's Magnum XL 200, the first hyper coaster to break the 200-foot barrier. It seems like all of the biggest coasters here are noted. Some different light packages for the rides. It looks like Gemini here, twin track racing coaster that I believe when it was built, it was one of the tallest coasters in the world. Only, I think, about 135 feet. So it's nowhere near that now, but at the time it was record breaking. Maverick, that's a fantastic ride in the park. It's only a few years old. And here's a little bit of Blue Streak. And Blue Streak is the oldest operating coaster in the park right now. So let's go through here. You can take a look at the rotunda from the second floor. Starbucks is down there, and it is busy. Lines building up over there. Some nice views of the rotunda here, and then you can also see up. Looking up here, it's a nice views, and if you get one of these rotunda rooms, you have a nice view of the lobby as well as the lakes, or perhaps one of the other areas. I think these have some fancier rooms, suites that you might stay in with balconies. The Breakers Boutique is a little gift shop, and it has a few things that you will find also in the theme park. So if you wanted to just do a little shopping at the hotel instead of picking some items up at the park, they have a variety of souvenirs. They also have some sundry items and things like snacks, ice cream, drinks if you want some of those. So a pretty good collection of combination of those items. So that's a tour of the Breakers Hotel Breakers here at Cedar Point. There used to be a tagline for one of the hotels, I believe it was right off Cedar Point, and it said, "If you stayed any closer, you'd wake up on a roller coaster." And that's practically true here. You're a 5-minute, 10-minute walk at the most to the park. It's easy to take a break here. It's convenient. You don't ever have to deal with traffic getting on and off the peninsula. You don't have to deal with parking. You just walk into the park and start your day. And the extra bonus of having the early entry for an hour is a nice plus. So this is the Hotel Breakers. Love staying here. We don't always stay here, but sometimes it's a nice treat to be able to splurge a little and say we're going to stay close, we're going to have the convenience, and it's definitely worth that. Your mileage may vary on that because it is expensive. It is not a cheap hotel. It's usually going to run you a couple $100s a night, $300 or $400 depending on season and the nights and how busy it is. So definitely need to consider that in your decision, because you can probably get a hotel way cheaper just a little bit off the peninsula. So it's one of those kind of things that you just got to decide what the value is for you. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and have you stayed at the Breakers? What did you think? Tell us below. Thanks for watching, and remember to have a good time all the time.